student.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Well, I've been taking the LSAT practices over and over and over again, and I
Hey,
can
yo.
make pretty decent scores on these LSATs now.
Yo, should we make you the judge first?
Should we make
Oh,
you the
great.
judge? Oh,
Well-
wait, you don't know the game controls because you played with us earlier.
Rip.
Yeah. All I heard from a friend of mine is that with journalists, you just draw something, and
Yeah, you
then
just
it
draw memes, honestly.
widely swings the direction of the jurors.
Yeah. Oh, hello, fallen dog. But yeah, law school student, do you want to be the judge first? Leonic?
Wanu?
I don't think this is a
who's-
question anymore. Get in the seat. Put on the uniform.
Yeah.
Get on, put on the
Also-
judge's uniform.
also,
Put on your
yeah,
funny wig.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Also,
Put on the
Astrid
suit.
and Reverie, the people who actually have played as judge, make sure to like tell Leonic like what his options are over there. Give him a little tutorial.
Oh,
Dude, I
okay.
barely learned anything from being the judge.
Yeah. Also,
I feel so
should we
put on the
introduce
spot.
ourselves to our chats, guys?
Reverie,
Nah. Oh, yeah, that's
learn
so
your
true.
role.
sure. Clotho, you
Oh.
go first.
Why is it always me?
Alphabetical.
Round it up.
God damn it.
No, it's because it's alphabetical.
Hello. Hello everyone. My name is Otto, musical prosecutor of darkness. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Guilty as today. Yeah. So yeah. Who's next?
I guess I'll go. Well, I'm Droplet. I'm Watercat. I'm gonna be witness. Someone else now.
This is beautiful.
That's the intro.
Okay.
Wow, much intro. Very wow.
Not the prostitute of darkness, the prosecutor of darkness.
Wow.
Wait. What's
Your
wrong with
chat
Droplet
gets
being
it.
prostituted darkness?
Oh shoot,
God.
Jamie, come on! You can't be doing that. They're gonna get a bad. Okay, that's Jamie. I swear that not all my chats like that. I
Alright,
promise.
so who's
This is Jamie.
introducing next?
Prostitute of darkness.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll introduce myself. Hello, I'm Reverie Calypso, a Hyper Pegasus. That's pretty much it.
That's a badass name.
Hi,
Hyper-Pegasus.
Reverie.
Hi, Reverie.
This is like an
It's like the-
Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
hi,
Yeah,
Reverie.
that's
Like an
that's the
AA
vibe.
meeting. Hi, Reverie.
Hi, Reverie.
It reminds me of like you remember that rainbow unicorn attack thing on Adult Swim.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
In
It
less than
reminds
3
me of that.
seconds.
all right.
All
So
right.
who's next?
Me. Hi, I'm Astrid.
Hi, Astrid.
Hi, Astrid.
Hi, Astrid.
Hi, Astrid.
Thanks. That's all.
Oh, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll go. Hi, my name is Leonic Vladoff. I'm a up and coming pirate VTuber guy. I'm pretty
And a
dumb as
lawyer.
bricks, but I'm trying. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's why you're the judge today.
Yeah, I'm dumb as bricks. I hope you're not expecting anything great out of me today.
Oh,
I'm
expecting
also-
great things from you.
Oh, also, I am running on 0 hours of sleep
Mhm.
from the past like 36 hours
Okay.
or more.
Very
So
valid.
please, if I say something stupid, ignore it. just keep
Okay.
going.
So
Yeah.
my turn.
Yes.
Hi, I am Anaria. I've been 2 months sober, except for last night, so that's unfortunate.
Hi, Anaria.
Hi, Anaria.
The fun fact about me is that despite being a wine toting lewd tuber, I don't partake in those things as much as people say I do. Which
So
makes me
sad,
feel
so
like a big
tragic.
old virgin
Can we get like
booster, but
hive
still.
hifted?
Haha.
Maybe I can get into heaven still,
Yes,
you
we're
know?
playing this
maybe,
game.
Maybe I'm not a
Perhaps.
lost cause just yet.
Yeah, you're the great princess.
I keep pressing the wrong
Yeah.
buttons, and it's fine. 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏.
Okay, did everybody introduce themselves already?
Oh, not
Mellow.
yet?
Oh,
No,
Mellow,
Mellow.
yeah.
Hello.
No, it didn't.
Hello.
That was so cute.
Yes.
Yeah, very cute.
Hi, I'm Melody. I'm the Popo. I'm an up and coming singing VTuber from the sea, adopted by sirens. Yeah.
I am a juror in this round because I'm
Hey,
actually gonna have to
better,
BRB
downward
like
slider, yeah.
almost immediately.
Orphan.
What?
Crazy.
Damn.
We love a good orphan.
Hey, I'm human.
Debatable.
Yes.
Debatable.
Debatable is
Debatable.
wild.
Sure about
And a
that.
pirate
Our
is
goose
technically a
human.
human too.
Yeah, pirate. is
Debatable.
human.
I mean, depends on the kind. It depends on the pirate.
Unless
Also, I
if
think
they're
Rebber,
British.
you
Anyone
haven't
can be a
introduced yourself
pirate.
yet, right?
Yeah,
did. I'm the
our
hyperactive
lovely
Pegasus.
game host.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't paying attention. So
Yeah,
should we
also,
all get ready?
Everyone's
I
ready
think we're
but
We're all
you.
waiting on you.
Shh, no one say it. No one say it. No one saw it.
We literally all saw, bro.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No. No one saw. No one saw. You're good.
No, we all saw.
Look
Oh
here.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Time for the cry.
Aw, yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh. Rude.
Oh, I used the gavel,
Disgusting.
and then I...
Disgusting little criminal. We're
I
gonna
can-
get you off with just a warning.
Are people throwing rocks at me?
No, that's paper. You can do that.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
sneezed.
I'm throwing
Let's start
rocks.
us here. I'm gonna choose you.
Why are... Stop. Why am I getting bullied? Stop it.
Thank you.
No, not
Oh no,
not
Jamie
the
immediately
viewer.
is
Ah,
crazy.
yes.
Not the viewer. Damn. Like I knew you were chatting too much. You little idiot. All right. I guess opening
All right.
statements, right?
Judge?
𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗏 is accused of lies and
How do I
slander.
show it to others?
Prosecutor.
Okay.
What is your evidence?
I think you need to I think you need to tap my my button.
Oh,
Gotta
there's-
gotta press the
Yeah.
red button. Pick up
the
the
red
Press
the,
the
the,
red
the
button.
thingamabobber and
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah.
With
Right.
the gavel?
So,
Bonk.
that thing.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Mhm.
judge, honorable judge, I would like to present our case today against 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗏 for lies and slander.
Mm-hmm.
Or you see,
Yes.
I am the musical prosecutor of darkness, but I was indeed called the musical prostitute of darkness. You see? For my first please don't mind the description of this card. Hey, why are you laughing? It's not true. That's why it's slander. All right? So, as you can see
Yes, of
on
course.
this phone, do not don't mind the description of an anime girl with titties out as the wallpaper, but I would like to show you the message on this phone of 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗏 calling me the musical prostitute of darkness when obviously I am a prosecutor judge as right now. That concludes my of 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗏 there.
All right. Defense, how do you plea?
Perfect.
I guess my first question for the prosecutor is why he look like that though?
True.
Okay, but like it's like
Objection,
he's
Your Honor!
not a
Is this some
prostitute,
more
but why he
slander
look like
towards
that?
me?
Okay, but like my actual
Mm.
evidence would be this.
Ah!
A pair of kinky handcuffs. One might
Handcuffs.
say not used in a court of law. or by any law enforcement whatsoever, Your Honor. These handcuffs have been of the fuzzy kind, the sexual kind, and they have been found in the presence.
Oh my god.
Please, please. This is a court of law. Be serious.
Hey, order in the court, order in the court. Hey, order.
These
Bang.
fuzzy handcuffs
Order in the court.
belong
All right.
to one 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗓.
Oh.
If he's not the prostitute
okay.
he claims to be, why
Never
were
even put a
why
timeout.
were they in his possession, Your Honor? Tell me that.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We will now need a one. How do I get you onto the stand?
You press the button.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh.
No, that's not it.
The pink one and then the red one.
This one.
Dumbass.
This one. This one.
Your Honor, I'm being bullied by the bailiff.
I
That's
am
not-
the
yeah.
stressed witness.
Bailiff. All right.
Look, no one's ever called me an expert thrower.
The bailiff seems to have it out for you.
So,
Witness. It is said
is it my turn?
that you are a stressed intern. Stressed intern? What do you have to say? You have witnessed some sort of tomfoolery.
Tom.
What say you?
I did more than witness. I was the one that was handcuffed with those kinky handcuffs. I was bound to the bed.
Objection,
Wow,
Your Honor.
this-
These are
while
more
this
lies and
prostitute
slander towards
did
me.
what he wants.
You're a whore.
All right, more lies and slander. You say more lies and slander?
All
Provide
right.
your evidence.
Your Honor, honorable judge, I would like to submit into evidence Exhibit B, the trash bag where my the defense's argument belongs. Because for you see, the defense called me 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪. If I was indeed 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪, can I be a prostitute, Your Honor? Doesn't that seem a little strange to you?
Well,
He used a strap
defense,
on.
you do have a point, though.
Exactly. See, this is more lies and slander towards me, Your Honor, and I would like to impeach the defense and the witness because of all these lies and contradictions. What say you, defense?
Ooh. If you look inside
Defense
of that
isn't
trash bag,
impeachable.
you will find what
I
kind
think
of
this is a unique
talking
case,
about.
Your Honor. I can
Yay.
definitely
It is oddly
impeach the
shaped.
defense's arguments on this.
All right. All right.
I
Witness, you have been heard. I promise you have been heard. We shall send you back. But we must have the defense. Present your evidence.
Breaking news.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Reunite with the-
We have visual
This is
evidence
AI
of a steamy night
generated.
with the prosecutor? Question mark.
Anyways,
Oh, what the heck is that?
Defense.
as,
What say you?
okay, so
What
as
evidence
you can
do
see,
you
Your
have
Honor,
towards this
my evidence,
lies and
my
slander being
evidence,
bullshit?
did it not get sent? It was his budget book.
Previous or
His
suspicious
budget
purchases?
book. As you can
Huh.
see, he has been struggling with paying his bills up until recently, which I think is already suspicious.
That's too
And
real.
Just out of nowhere,
Yes, of course.
just out of nowhere, he has a couple rendezvous with some suspicious women of the night, boys of
Women's
the day.
of the night. Boys of the day.
And now suddenly he can afford to go to cosplay events. He can now afford to buy expensive international ramen, and he can afford a concert ticket to Hocho Marine.
I wish.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We must, of course, bring Bailiff to the stand. What say you,
Oh, that's the witness.
Mr. Policeman?
That's the cop.
Who got this defense? Who got the evidence for the defense? How? Why?
The budget book. It was found on the floor at a 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪𝗏 concert.
Oh,
Ah,
a 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪𝗏 concert.
Ah.
Yes, of course.
ah, yes.
Thank you for your
Nutty.
testimony. Thank you very much.
I would
There's
like to
much to think
present
about.
some more, I would like to enter something into evidence, Your Honor. Yes, for you see,
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
they might have
Please,
had
please.
my budget book, but that
More
budget
evidence.
book misses a crucial piece of information. My credit card, Your Honor. I would like to pull out my credit card records to show that I am indeed tens of thousands of dollars in debt. For you see, I was not earning money. I was just going in debt to go to those concerts. So I would like to say that according to the evidence, that the defense's arguments are all belonging into the trash bag, as I have said.
Objection.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Objection.
You rest your
Objection,
case. You rest your
Honor.
case. Are you sure you rest your case, sir?
It depends if the defense
goodness.
still has
My
more
goodness.
bullshit propaganda to show to the audience.
We love some bullshit
Defense
propaganda.
would say you. How do you respond to this?
Well,
This fucking
well, Your
evidence?
Honor,
God,
I'm
this
so
is
glad
one of the
you
games
asked.
of all time, huh?
as our prosecutor, our dear prosecutor has claimed, right? He has firmly stated
on my thing.
that there's no way he could have afforded those things if his credit card was declined. But you fail to see you fail to see one crucial flaw in your argument, sir. It's this piece of evidence, a $50 bill, a piece of currency.
That's more money than I have.
Found on your nightstand, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪𝗏. Would you not say, Your Honor, that 50 doll hairs, 50 U.S. Freedom American doll hairs, is enough for one blowjob?
Order in the court.
Objection,
Sir,
Your
you
Honor.
cannot have
More
blatant-
lies and slander.
You cannot have blatant biasy towards one of just because Miss Inari over here looks absolutely phenomenal in this suit. Does not mean you can have blatant
bias in the jury. I call for a mistrial.
There's a bias inside this jury. You cannot. You will get hit with the hammer.
Objection,
All right.
objection, and sustained. Thank you.
I will die on this hill.
I'll be right back.
Okay. One Miss Reverie Calypso, if you can please
She was
sum
a
up
severe
what
beat.
we have learned so far for those who
I
might
think
be
she's-
watching amongst the stands.
She'd
above.
just BRB'd.
She just
She
be
said BRB. She's gonna go get food.
Our journalist has went to get some food.
I
Your Honor, Your Honor.
I will summarize. He done it.
To pose a counter argument to our defense here.
Makes sense.
Once again, putting our defense's argument into the trash bag. For you see, if I may speak, Your Honor. All right. So, the defense says
Go ahead.
that because of the 50
present your
doll
evidence.
hairs that. Oh no! I'm using the defense's argument as evidence, Your Honor. The $50 bill. I would like to say that. Do you really think that in today's economy, that a blowjob just costs $50, Your Honor? Do you really think it only costs $50 for a blow, Your Honor? I would say that's very inaccurate.
It depends on where you're
in
at.
today's economy. Surely it costs at least 100.
It depends on where you're at, and it depends on the skill of the blower.
I am Canadian,
has
Your
been
Honor.
ordained. It has.
If
It has
$50
been.
Canadian is all it takes for someone to give you a blowy, that's quite insulting, Your Honor.
Well, luckily for us, we're not in Canada.
How much would you cost for a blowy, sir?
For me, I would at least charge 150, Your Honor.
Right, straight from the
And you, Miss Anaria, and you, Miss Anaria.
He has a price. He can be bought, Your Honor. He can be
He
bought
does have
with
a price.
services.
And you, Miss Anaria. What is your price? What is your
Well.
price?
Why are you asking? Who's asking? Well, Your Honor, moving on.
Next question. Next question. Moving on.
Next question. Skip.
Next evidence.
I'm just
Prosecutor,
gonna keep holding this there.
you are trying 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗦 for lies and slander. What is your next piece of evidence that
I like the way he
proves
says your
that he
name.
is a liar and a slanderer? That. Huh?
Okay, so I would like to call forth a
That's a lot of
surprise
paper on your
witness,
desk,
Your
sir.
Honor. I know it's kind of hard to access my evidence
Yes.
with all the shit that everyone's throwing onto me, but Your Honor, I would like to call a surprise witness. All right, Your Honor, an expert, you would say, an expert named ChatGPT. For Your Honor, I consulted ChatGPT just now and asked ChatGPT,
Mama, Max is
"Hey
loyal."
ChatGPT, how much is a blowjob in Canada, which is my place of residence?"
What the
And it
fuck
says
is
here
going on?
that escort services usually cost 150 to 400 per hour. That's depending on the provider and the services included. So you see, Your Honor, ChatGPT has given me
can you
that
say those
crucial
numbers one more time?
information,
Just
which
one more
means that
time.
I did not say that through personal experience. Therefore, the claim
Okay,
is
chat, I have to
complete
BRB.
slander towards me.
Miss Melody, what say you about this as our resident bailiff, our resident officer in court? In your experience, in all of your years of service, what do you say about the numbers that our dear prosecutor has
I'm
spouted?
struggling.
21.
Very interesting. Very interesting. It sounds like your ChatGPT is overpricing. You can pay for 2 blowjobs with $50.
I'm struggling, chat.
If one is only $21.
Objection, Your Honor. Our bailiff is clearly
will.
having some kind of stroke.
Don't bring in our PG Say So streamer into that.
Bippity boppity.
Your Honor, our bailiff is clearly not qualified to answer this question.
She's only a girl. She's only a girl, Your Honor.
Why are you
Your
the
Honor,
bailiff?
I'd like to
if I-
impeach the
You
judge for
were
Your
this
Honor-
meant to be the
violation.
best of us. You were supposed to be my eyes on the streets.
Your Honor, if I may, I have one more piece of evidence I would like to bring forth to refute the prosecution.
These fucking
All
So-
right, bring out your piece of evidence. As the prosecutor didn't even put up an evidence card.
No, my evidence was ChatGPT, Your Honor.
Well, Your Honor,
I see no evidence card, therefore it is inadmissible in court.
the prosecution's
Okay,
defense.
Your Honor, I
the-
actually have a perfect evidence card for this if you would like to go into
I'm
semantics.
speaking.
Give me that bell, Your
Excuse
Honor.
me,
Give me
it's,
that
it's
bell.
time for
I will
my, it's
present
my
you with the
time on the
evidence
floor.
for that.
Prosecution.
The
the
defense,
court
we
will
must allow
hold
the
you in
prosecution
contempt.
to fully.
The court will hold you in contempt,
d-
sir.
Miss Anario, I will have to hold you in contempt of court if you continue to throw papers at the prosecutor.
All right,
He must be
whatever.
allowed to
Number
speak
one,
and
Judge,
provide
I
his
can't
evidence
quite
clearly.
access my evidence book with all of this paper airplanes on my desk. But here's my evidence: the laptop where
You should
I
have thought
searched
about that, sir.
ChatGPT. There you go, Your Honor. That's my evidence.
There we
The
are.
laptop that contains
Otherwise, you would.
ChatGPT.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it would be completely inadmissible. All right, there. Now, Miss Inaria, you are allowed to.
If I may,
Refute
Your Honor,
said
my
evidence.
piece of evidence. Yes, it is actually quite
Melody,
funny
let me
that the
free.
prosecutor would argue that the 50 doll hairs was not enough money to afford a single blowjob. Because, Your Honor, he has already spent the rest of the money on this ticket to a Hosho Marine concert.
Oh my.
Objection, Your Honor. I did not pay. Who pays cash for a concert ticket? I went into debt as seen in my credit card evidence, Your Honor. That evidence is inadmissible.
Inadmissible means that it cannot be put into court. So are you sure about that?
That evidence is invalid, Your Honor, because
that means
I did not spend cash on a concert ticket. I went into debt, as I have said in my credit card evidence, Your Honor.
very interesting. Very interesting. Our resident paper thrower, what say you about this?
I'm throwing around the extra tickets that I was bought by Mr. Clotho here.
I didn't buy you any tickets. What the fuck? What do I look like?
Another
made out of money?
person. It could make sense with the prostitution job. All right.
Your Honor,
Is there any more interesting breaking news before we go on to the final pieces of evidence?
Stir fry is yummy.
Rev,
sounds
Rev,
like it's
Rev,
like a
draw
sound
us
That is
some
our
art
breaking
for
news.
what's
Stir
going
fry
on.
is in fact yummy.
Stir fry is yummy, cocaine is bad. Speaking of which, Your Honor, if I may present another piece of evidence.
Fucking God.
He claims that he could not have paid for that concert ticket, Your Honor, because who pays for concert tickets in cash? But do you know what people do buy in cash, Your Honor? Your Honor, if I may present evidence. You need to press the blue button. You need to click the blue button.
Oh,
Your
no,
Honor.
Chris.
Your
Oh, I thought I already did.
If I may present this crucial piece of evidence, which may blow this whole thing out of the water, Your Honor. Suspicious white powder. Wouldn't you agree, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Wouldn't you agree that cocaine is something that you would have to pay for in cash?
Objection, Your Honor. Those were obviously the powder that I made that I used to make donuts last night. This is a complete lie, Your Honor. Not every single suspicious powder is cocainum. For you see, that was powdered sugar.
Unless you can produce
suspicious.
those donuts in court, it is only considered hearsay.
Well, that's hearsay, Your Honor.
Do you
What the
have
hell?
an evidence for your donuts?
If they would let me
You
look
must
in my
provide
book
proof.
instead of covering it with freaking paper airplanes, Your Honor. I cannot access my evidence. All right, so please,
Judge,
please
this
let
is
me
abuse of
put
power.
something into
My freedom of
evidence, Your
speech.
Honor. Your Honor?
What was that,
Also, hello,
dear prosecutor?
Raiders. Hello,
What was that?
Hi, Trix.
I
You got
need
raided by the
you to let me put something into evidence, Your Honor. There we go. Look at this. As I would like to quote Nickelback, Your Honor. Look at this
A saucy
photograph.
picture? Isn't
This
that more
picture.
proof, Your Honor? Isn't that
This-
more
This picture is the picture of the
Bluetooth?
donuts that I made and gave to hungry people out there. Your Honor, I was making it for the good of mankind. Yet I'm being accused. I'm being accused of being a prostitute. I'm a chef. I'm a prosecutor. This is an insult to my occupation, Your Honor.
Very interesting. Very interesting. For one last time, I will bring each witness up to to the witness stand and give
Don't we have closing statements? Don't we have closing statements?
I'm getting the witnesses to give their thoughts, and then I'm gonna have you guys do closing statements.
Okay.
Right.
Get up there.
Okay.
Mr. Police Officer of the defendant's side.
Yeah.
Mr. Police Officer of the defendant's side.
Yes. What do you want?
What say you about the collection of evidence, the handcuffs, the budget book, the $50 bill, the ticket, and the suspicious powder?
It all points.
Was the
towards a
suspicious
very
powder
dark...
cocaine?
We have not run any sort of test on it. We thought it was donuts.
Aha!
The
You
budget
thought it
book
was
and everything-
donuts. Very interesting. All right, that's enough out of you. Mr. Stressed Intern, on the side of the prosecution. You have seen, you may be an intern for Mr. 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗧𝗦, but what you may know of Mr. Clotho Prosecutor. You have seen the evidence of the phone, the trash bag, the credit card, the laptop, and the picture. The picture is a picture of donuts, is it not? But
I was there for
We
all
must
of it.
ask.
I was cuffed to the bed.
he was cuffed to the bed though.
Yes, Your Honor. He was cuffed to the bed, but it wasn't because of prostitution. It was actually just a regular kidnapping.
He told me the donuts were out of this world, that we were Breaking Bad. I don't even know what that means.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Thank you very much for this. For these statements. Now, defense or prosecution, you have stated that 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗧𝗦 is accused of lies and slander. You wish to throw him. You wish to throw the book at him. Now,
I can.
Yes.
Oh my god.
for lies and slander, that is going to go for life with a possibility of death. Are you sure you wish to proceed?
That seems like a very fitting punishment for dishonoring
you're gonna kill
my
this man.
occupation and my talents, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
Give a final give us your final statements, Mr. Prosecutor Clotho
Alright.
Man.
So, for my final statements, Your Honor, and the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like to say that my most powerful piece of evidence is evidence B, because the defense's arguments and all their evidence just belongs in that trash bag. For you see, none of their evidence coincides with me being a prostitute. It coincides with me going into debt using my credit card in order to buy those tickets and everything else. And they tried to slander me with suspicious powder, which is in fact just powdered sugar for my donuts. Isn't that and the handcuffs weren't used for a sexual purpose, Your Honor. It was used for a kidnapping. Very, very different, you see. And because of that, I would like to say that 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗧𝗦 is in fact slandering me and lying by calling me a musical prostitute of darkness instead of a prosecutor. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
Very, very interesting. Now, the final defense statement by a Miss Defendant Anaria. Please, the floor is yours.
If I may have the floor, Your Honor.
Hey, order.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how many of you bake for a living or for a hobby? How many of you bake? So
Can't cook for shit.
the argument here is that there was no way
It was good.
that he could have spent his money on cocaina when he was spending his money on donuts. Would you not argue that that's even more damning evidence that he's been mishandling his wealth and needing to fund his donut addiction even further? A regular donut recipe requires flour, sugar, salt, milk, shortening, and eggs. Eggs, Your Honor. Eggs! In this day and age! After these damn US and Canadian
thank you, Jerry,
tariffs.
Had to illustrate it.
Yeah, thank you,
Jerry,
Jerry, for pointing
Your
out that
Honor.
that's a donut and not something else. Very interesting.
As of April
One moment.
2025, Your Honor, the average dozen donuts
This is witness abuse.
the average dozen eggs is $6 and $23 US American dollars, Your Honor. That's a 60%
Very interesting.
increase
Very
from
interesting.
from the past 12 months. Would you not say that him saying that he's been spending his money on donut ingredients, that's even more damning than the cocaine?
I don't
And
know,
would you
Your
not
Honor. I
say
feel like
that
50
someone
plus
who-
20 is still like 70 bucks. That's not enough for a blowjob, Your Honor.
That's because of the Ocean
Well-
Marine ticket. You've been scouting! You've been scouting for tickets! You've been selling your
All of you,
for those tickets.
order, I say, order. Order in the court, order in the court. A final verdict is being reached.
Oh, wait, I gotta vote. I gotta vote.
All right.
I'm voting.
For the crimes of lies and slander, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗦 is found
Yeah, baby!
guilty. But Prosecutor Clotho is now getting arrested for kidnapping.
Oh, what?
Oh. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck just happened. I'm gonna assume that that was a me bad, not a them bad. Here, censorship. I don't know.
What happened to our VTuber?
Of
Our
what?
wannabe LewTuber? What
And
happened?
I accidentally left.
Did you just say what happened to our poor VTuber?
Which
I said
one?
VTuber, but I mean close enough.
Which one? There's a lot of them.
VTuber, yeah.
Who wants to be the judge, guys?
Me.
Yeah,
I
who
can be
wants
the
to be
witness
the judge?
if you want. Or
Yeah,
the
I think we've
journalist.
lost a couple people.
Yeah.
Astrid is the judge.
We-
We have Reverie, the witness.
Reverie, do you want to be the witness? And then Melody, you should be the defense, Melody.
I want to
Melody
argue
should
again!
I wanna
Melody
argue.
should be the defense.
Oh, give Melody a chance. Anaya.
Objection!
Astrid is judge. Oh no.
Melody jumped straight
Give
into the
Melody a
jurors.
chance.
You can be the journalist in Arya. Make some pretty bomb drawings.
Yeah, but it's like, who wants to be defense in my place? Oh, okay. Drop
Melody,
will
yeah.
be a journalist.
Oh, yeah.
I'll draw pretty pictures.
Yeah, honestly, the bailiff isn't really necessary if the judge can just like mute people.
Oh, the judge can't mute people. You
I'll
just-
be
you
a
just
juror.
No,
whack them.
that you stun them. That's muting them.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
were
no,
doing
I
that
could
a
just
lot,
whack them.
actually. Yeah, that's stunning them. Yeah. Did none
Yeah,
of you
I
read the instructions?
No.
I
Nope.
was getting abused. No.
I tried. Couldn't find them.
Come on. It's like
Here,
being
in
in
Arya,
group project all over
we can
again.
be
I forgot
jurors
to turn
together,
the
and then
Game capture
Melody
background.
can be the defense.
We're just going to her. We're
Does
just
Mello
gonna
want to
end up
be the
yelling.
defense?
We're just if you and I are both the jurors, we're just just gonna
We're-
end up being
we're
hecklers.
we're
honestly.
forcing Melody
Yeah,
to be
we're the
defense.
peanut gallery in Arya.
The peanut gallery.
The nuts.
Mello,
I will admit.
In the peanut
would you be
gallery.
okay?
Get
No,
in the
would
peanut
Melody be
gallery.
okay with that or no? That's the
Depends
thing.
on the topic, but
Depends on the topic.
We don't know till we press
Yeah,
I
start.
will admit, if I'm the
prosecutor
prosecutor,
does,
I will cook.
Yeah, the prosecutor does cook up the topics. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so okay,
Like-
how about this? We'll do one round where it's like me again as the defense, and then, or Melody, do you want a different role? You can like swap out with the others.
Yeah, I mean,
Or do
like,
you
I'm
want
cool
me
with
to
being
do that?
anything.
Being the popo.
She likes being the popo. She
Okay.
likes being the popo. Okay.
Alright, then.
Yeah, like let's not
Oh
make her
my God.
like let's not put her on the spot.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be a juror. I'll be the peanut gallery.
Yeah, you can heckle us.
Mm-hmm.
You should do what I did and draw a lot of
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah.
Give chat like a good, view from multiple angles from both Reverie and
Yeah.
your stream.
I'll be
Yeah.
the cameraman.
Mhm. You can be
Aw,
my
you're-
cameraman. Welcome to the
Prosecutor,
court.
check your mic, by the way.
Yeah, you're muted, prostituter.
I think they all
I
started
think,
out muted
Or-
in the beginning.
Leo
Oh, I
is
think
pushed
it's,
to
I
talk.
think,
Yeah,
I,
what's
oh,
up?
I think he's, I think it's muted because he was like writing up the thing.
Hey.
Yes.
He's coming up with your bullshit. He's slandering you as we speak, dear defendant.
Hmm.
Anyways, prostituter, what is the
Yes, of
charges?
course.
What is the charges?
You're gonna get buried in a paper mountain again.
Want to be buried in a paper mountain, Mellow? I think that sounded like you want to be buried in a paper mountain, Mellow.
Can we try burying Mello?
Dang it.
How? I wanna see how high the thing can go. Let's try to bury her and then see if it piles up. Because it was
Yeah,
piling
I
on
was-
Clotho's table.
I was trying to bury Clotho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't access my folder for half the time.
That's what we call obstruction of justice.
Boop.
Yeah, let's try to. This is like when kids
Right.
bury their friends in the sand at the beach.
Being familiar.
Clotho, Smellolium.
Hey, this is more lies than slander.
Okay, what is your
Wait,
rebuttal,
so
not
Clotho is his own
prostitution?
juror as well.
No. Completely different guy. That's 96 Mellow. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's Clotho Smellodium. Got it.
Yeah, that's Clothos Melodium.
Clotho
And then that's
Smellodium,
96
my,
Mellow. What
My
are you
not
talking about?
cousin. Yeah, that exact.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. My mistake. They just it's just a common last name, you know.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, very common last name.
Very
Yeah, men look the same to me, so it's my bad. My bad for my
That's
discrimination.
wild.
Anyways, what is your counter,
All right.
non-prostitution?
Alright.
Hello, Judge.
No,
Clotho.
I forgot I was using push to talk. Damn.
I'm watching your stream.
No.
Yeah, same.
Anyways, not prostitution. What is your defense?
Okay. Wait a second. No, we must be accused first.
You were accused.
My opening statement. Oh, my opening statement. Not guilty.
Good, great.
Okay.
Guilt.
Okay. Oh. Well, so.
I've seen it.
Wait. Can I? May I ask the prosecutor to clarify their charges against my client?
Yes, clarify.
Clarify what they mean. Define smelly on main.
All right. So, if I must, I have seen people talk about a Clotho fucking
Hi.
Smlodium.
Hearsay.
It has been
Standard.
arrested for charges of smelly on main, such as being a stink, being a ripe nuisance, not doing laundry,
Stinky.
and not taking care of various items, and just being a mess.
Mm-hmm.
As lovable as 𝗙𝗏𝗧𝗦 may be,
Droppy crashed.
he must still pay for his crimes.
Rest in pieces. Okay. Your counter defense. Your counter.
I present the notion that my client, 𝗙𝗏𝗧𝗦, has been framed, Your Honor.
Oh.
'Twas not he that stunk up the place on Main. 'Twas another. My client has been defamed, humiliated, slandered, and downright offended by this accusation. And the evidence that I will present is this, Your Honor.
Bonk.
An open package.
Oh, God.
An open package that contained a
Dear
stink
God.
bomb.
What?
Oh, stink bomb. Huh?
He's stinking up the place, but another, a more malicious being in our midst, Your Honor.
I see. And how would you like to McScounter that prostitute?
He sighed defeatedly.
It's your job. It's fine. It's your job. Just fucking.
Jamie didn't even see his ruling. His phone died.
Oh, Jamie,
This is-
you are guilty for lies and slander. Lies and slander.
All
all
right.
over the place. Crazy. What a busy day in
So-
court.
Based on the evidence that we have gotten before us, you have presented an opened package of a stink bomb. The address, it says on here, your name and address were totally unclear to your neighbor for a 𝗙𝗏𝗧𝗦. It is specifically saying that it might have been for the neighbor, but it has the name and address of a 𝗙𝗏𝗧𝗦. Huh?
Prosecution, sorry to derail you here. Is it true that you lick feet?
This is not true.
We will be revisiting this topic at a later time.
Droppy is stuck, kicked out of the game, just sitting there, still streaming.
Okay, then what I hereby verdict, is, he is not stink.
Yes.
After what?
No stink.
No stink.
Your Honor.
Any objections?
No smelly.
That way Droppy can join back.
Yeah.
I would like to submit evidence. First,
Rejected.
it is not the fact of just pure stink, but it is the fact of just being general mess. First, I would like to submit a size 47 sock that smells like cheese. Literally.
Yummy.
Sounds
If
pretty guilty.
he
Yummy
were
is
not
crazy.
Stinky messy.
That's crazy.
Okay, counter an Aria. Oh shit. Witness.
Your Honor. Oh, you teleported.
Why am I here?
I pressed the wrong button this way.
Your Honor, I would like to defend my client, for he is not the owner of said overlarged, overpowering sock. In fact, he received it in a mystery grab bag. 'Twas not he to purchase such a thing. It did not belong to him. It was something that was sent to him, maliciously, if I may add. He is but a victim, Your Honor.
Makes sense. Not guilty.
Guys, we need to restart so Droppy can get back in.
Not guilty.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we can.
I was just
Hi.
drawing Leo about to like
Yeah,
suck on some toes.
We saw. Yeah, we saw.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Uh.
got journalist this time. I just clicked
I
random.
got witness.
I am defense.
Astra, did you enjoy being
Reverie,
judged?
would you like to be the judge, Reverie?
Yeah, it was so fun for the 5 minutes that it happened.
Reverie.
Wait, I want to be judge. Wait.
Oh no! Okay, where's
I'm
that?
gonna
Where's
be
Droppy?
the Popo.
Someone tell Droppy to join back.
Oh no, Inaria's going mad with power. She must be put down.
Wait, somebody needs to be witness. So,
I
we're
think
about to get
Droppy.
either
Droppy.
juror
Wait,
or...
can someone that's not streaming type the code into the Discord? Someone that's not streaming, preferably,
I'm
so that the code
streaming.
isn't. The code
I
Hang
am
isn't.
on,
also streaming.
I got you, baby girl.
Is it not the same code?
I think it is, but I don't know for sure, and I can't check.
Here you go, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
How come it won't let me put my non-default cards? I want to use my non-default cards. What?
Oh, it's
I
because
think
I
it's
have to choose the
because,
cards, and I
I
didn't
don't-
realize that.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
because,
Droppy.
I
Droppy,
see.
get
Yeah.
back in there.
Yeah,
Get
internet.
back in there.
Internet didn't just
Get
start.
back in there, man. Get back in there.
Oh,
All right.
I'm a
we
witness
ready?
again. Oh, okay.
Oh, do you want to
Are-
be the
are
journalist?
we ready?
I'll swap.
So
with you.
sad,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I
tragic.
wanna
Can
be
we
the
get
judge.
eggs 5
You know what would make this fair? You know what would make this fair? Everybody leave right now. Everybody leave right now. Leave your posts, and then just click the random button. And then the first one you get, that
Oh,
is
I
your
did.
role. Everybody leave. Everybody
Yes,
leave.
I'm a
But what if I
witness.
How do I
Stop.
leave? How do I leave my
Alright.
post?
Oh,
You
just
click the
Oh,
the click
on the
bar.
right
the,
button.
the X. The X. yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Just
Yeah,
hit
that is
random.
Inaria
Just hit
saying I
random.
you big girl.
All right, everybody leave. Like everybody head over to the
We
far
need
right
to
bar.
have at least one prosecutor and one defense. The first person who
mhm.
gets like prosecutor and defense, you have to stick with that. We're
Alright, I'm
sticking
a
with our
witness.
fates. This is
I'm a
this is
witness to
exactly
this
like
travesty.
how Among Us works.
Oh no, why am I defense again? Let's go.
Oh,
there
this
we
is
go.
a good matchup.
go.
This is interesting.
There we go.
Very fun, very fun.
Okay, Mello, you can be journalist or juror. Would you like to be journalist? Okay, we are ready.
I'm the
Everybody
prostitute.
confirm
Right.
your roles, please. Everybody confirm your roles. Liam,
Referee's in the
put
peanut
the
gallery.
check
Let's
mark,
go.
please.
I'm the prostitution.
And here we
No idea where we're gonna
go. Yeah.
Congrats.
Stinky. Oh, I
Was
see.
thirsty.
Hmm.
My paper has a smiley face.
Slay.
Slay.
Why does the male woman look like she just like devoured an entire cheese burrito?
Reverie,
What? Huh?
become bird.
What the fuck? What? I mean, what? That's a crazy accusation if I've ever seen
It's
one.
not you. Your last name is
What a
Lily
horrible
Alice.
crime.
Your last name is
Yeah,
Lily
that's
Alice.
Inaria.
That's Inaria Lily.
That's Inaria Lily. Completely unrelated. Third
Exactly.
party, obviously.
Anyways,
Well, prosecutor.
Mhm.
Oops. You may. What is that? Wait. What is the?
No,
Wait. What is
you
this?
called the witness.
I pressed the button on accident.
How do I make it not do that?
scroll wheel the yellow on the yellow and then press the red one. So right now you're on the witness one.
This is not.
No, that calls the witness.
Oh my god.
The yellow one
What is the
allows
blue button?
Boomer Naria.
the blue is to vote.
Again.
Shut up! Shut! Or part! I'll hold you in contempt, witness.
What do you mean? I'm the witness.
Stupid.
Fine. Okay, wait, hang on. I can do this. I can figure this shit out.
Okay. Stop.
Wait, why is it not? It's not going. It's only going to witness and also guilty, not guilty. Has the game not started?
No, it has. So you should be on it right.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Wow, Naria, wow.
Wow.
Power.
You're asking for help and then denying it. No,
Wait,
so
hold on. I can do this. I can do this.
okay, fine. I won't
can
help.
Use OBS. I can figure this shit out.
Breaking news. Order.
Good job, Mel.
Okay. Wait. Does it not? Do I have no other buttons? 'Cause
You do.
seeing, like, guilty,
So
not guilty, and...
Anaria.
I guess Xylas. I should be careful, especially with this power
Anaria,
from the
Yes.
judge.
Anaria.
2 sets of blue and red.
Yeah, there's.
Okay. Oh,
Look
wait,
at your gavel.
red?
Yeah, look at your gavel.
Okay,
Your
okay.
gavel will have speech
Oh,
bubbles.
there. Okay, I was on the wrong one. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Present your evidence, prosecutor.
Okay, so as we all know, she, Anaria Lily, not Lily as our wonderful, beautiful, amazing judge, is being accused of the horn, being the horn. And as evidence, I submit this hand sanitizer that was found on her person. She often goes through, and if you look at her purchase history, she goes through about 27 hand sanitizers a day. I rest my case.
I personally have to wash my hands often. Unlike this Inaria Lily person, what a strange person, what a strange human being.
Indeed.
Anyways, your turn.
Okay. Your Honor, hand sanitizer only means you're clean. That is weak evidence that the prosecutor has given. My client only wants to be clean, squeaky clean even. And I present to you their old computer. Search history is still intact. Nothing not safe for work found on it at all.
Well, that's pretty good.
How could she be a horn with such a pure search history of only cat videos?
What say you, prosecutor?
I raise you, she spends an eternity in the loo. What say-so person spends an eternity in the loo? You don't need to be in the loo for that long. Therefore, you're on beautiful honorableness guilty.
Alright, and what's your rebuttal defense?
This empty pizza box, Your Honor. it shows that they devoured a double cheese pizza. They are lactose intolerant, meaning that they have to take forever on the loo to clean up. If you wipe twice and it's still dirty, you have to shower.
Oh my fucking... Well, if order in the court. Whoever this Inaria Lily person is, I'm sure she's feeling very embarrassed right now. Feeling very attacked. What does the prosecution have to say about Miss Inaria Lily's apparent lactose intolerance?
I raise you this amazing proof and evidence that she doesn't use the bathroom when she needs to take a dump, as evidenced by this hole in the garden.
Oh my god.
You see, she could not have possibly been on the toilet. She knows better. She doesn't want to stink up her house. That's not very... Ugh. So she uses this hole in the garden as evidenced by all of the poo-poo that is... I rest my case, Your Honor.
I mean, we do have a gardener in the witness.
You are absolutely right.
Yes.
Hang on.
Never mind, I call the witness.
I call the first witness. Which witness do we got? How many witnesses? The gardener!
Yes, I am the gardener.
Miss Gardener, what pray tell is your experience being Inaria Lily's personal gardener? What kind of explanation would you have for the hole in the ground in her backyard?
Well, you see, I went to the hole in the backyard, and it wasn't one that was created by me. It was indeed a big hole in the backyard used to dispose of some very unnatural things. I saw a big thing, but it was detached, and it was made out of rubber, Your Honor. And there was perhaps one that looked like a reptile's penis? I would know this because there are very many lizards in the garden, Your Honor.
Ayo?
I believe it said Bad Dragon on it.
Damn, Judge, just give me the word. I'll knock out this gardener.
No, why?
Oh my god.
Talking about penises in court. What the fuck?
Yes, that's what I found in the hole in the garden, Your Honor.
Mr. What is this illustration? What is that? What is this depiction? What is this
Photo?
Cowboy
depiction?
Mark.
I got distracted.
Witness.
Okay.
Can you
And
confirm
it
whether or not there was
displays,
poo in the hole?
It displays the deep thoughts that happen whenever the doors close in the bathroom, you know?
There was in fact no
what was
I see. Well,
what was
who
the
had the
Arthur
whole
said when the
prosecutor?
knees bend more than 90 degrees, you know it's bad?
Oh no. There was
Anyways,
in fact no poop in the hole, prosecutor. There was a lot of very unholy things in there.
Prosecution, you may question the witness now. You may ask your questions.
All right. Would you describe the items in the hole as ones used for pleasurable experiences?
Oh, I can see why they would be used for pleasurable experiences, but only by a degenerate, your prosecutor.
No more questions for the witness.
Wait, hang on. That is wait. Hang on. I got get out of here.
Yeah.
What? What? Defendant, what do you have to say about this? About these statements?
I bring
About
out
these
this worn out
reptilian products?
plushie. It was found in a sad hole.
Oh no. Oh
Yes,
no.
it was tested by our DNA specialists. There was no cum whatsoever found on it, meaning that Miss Anaria was not using that hole for unsavory businesses.
Why was there a hole in the plushie?
I don't know. Sounds pretty innocent. Oh my god. Jesus.
My little pony. My little pony. Oh!
Might I remind the journalist you only get 3 chances to make the news. Use them wisely.
It's totally related. It was a My Little Pony plushie.
She used them all. Yeah, yeah, I figured. Anyways. Prosecutor. Next evidence. Please present your next evidence.
Of course, of course. So the reason that there was no biological evidence on the plushie is because just before the evidence was discovered, there was a massive black cloud that later led into rain. So all of the biological evidence that were in that hole outside in the ground in the other hole, it got washed away by the rain.
Irrelevant.
Just bias.
Order in the court.
It was rigged from the start.
May the witness please hold off any unnecessary comments before I hold you in contempt. Same goes to you. Same goes to you, bailiff. I thought we were on the same team.
We are Judge. I promise.
Anyways, moving on. Defendant,
Your Honor.
Present your next piece of evidence.
Your Honor, I feel like I must address the integrity of my evidence. So I bring out the old suitcase that it's waterproof, so the black clouds could do nothing to it. No coom could escape if there was any.
Story of my life.
Okay. Jesus. Only one more piece of evidence left, by the way. So make it count, you guys. Make it count. Defense and prosecution.
You also have a witness defense.
I know.
Yes, but I'm. All right. Calling the final witness. The male woman. Prosecution, you may ask your questions now. You may question the witness as you please.
Is it true you often delivered toys of a sexual variety to the defendant's house?
I don't look at the toys that I deliver. It's kind of against our policy.
But you just confirmed that there are in fact toys.
Can I see the picture, Your Honor?
George, say the word. I'll turn her into a bird. You will get magical girl so fucking hard.
Would you be able to present any type of evidence to prove this accusation, to prove this statement?
Yes. So, I cannot, because you took away my power. Thank you. All right. So as you can clearly see, I can confirm this information with a brand new pair of shoelaces. No, hear me out. So, you could tell that they were brand new shoelaces by the fact that they were delivered. But what were they delivered alongside? Toys. That's all.
Well,
what was it? What were they delivered?
Toys and toys and shoelaces. Listen better.
Circumstantial.
Well, you see, Your Honor, about the eternity in the loo, when I did try to deliver something and went ding dong on her door, she did take a while to answer, and when she did open the door, man, the house smelled like shit. I don't know if it was because she was in the loo or that was just a natural state of her house, Your Honor.
This Inaria Lily person is never beating the stinky accusations, huh? Anyways, the smelly accusations. Okay. I will be taking away the witness. Get out of here. Get out of here. You've said enough. You've said enough. Fuck off. Silence in the court. Defense, please present your last piece of information, last piece of evidence before I make my verdict.
I would like to bring the mailman back to the stand.
All right.
Now,
hello,
Mr. Mailman.
Proceed with your questioning.
Look at these empty wine bottles. Oh, I'm sorry for misjudging you. Look at these empty wine bottles. Does she not order an abundance of wine from you? Does this not show that she is not getting anything and is blackout drunk most of the day?
I mean, I do hear some clink clang of wine bottles whenever I deliver those huge boxes to her house. I couldn't believe that someone can put down so many wine in one night.
you see, she is an alcoholic. She is not ordering toy. That is all I needed from the mail.
Rejection. What's the word? I object.
Take away the witness.
All right, I'll allow it. What is your objection, prosecution? I'll allow it.
Just because you drink a lot of wine doesn't mean you can't be a horn. I struggle to see the relevance, Your Honor.
There were some ungodly noises coming from inside the house.
See, Your Honor?
The prosecution makes a good argument defense.
I'm saying that
that's a pretty good argument. You can goon while also being an alcoholic. That is true. That is factually true. Yes, that has been proven time and time again.
But she was not ordering adult toys. She was ordering wine to fuel her addiction.
Well, do you have any evidence? Okay, do you have any evidence that you may? Actually, wait. Let me check. Hang on. Well, that's the last piece of evidence. Before I make my decision, final closing statements from both the defense and the prosecution, please. Prosecutor, you may take the stand. You may take the stand and please make your final statement. Closing statement.
All right. So, as we can clearly see, I have time and time again proven that the defendant, Inaria Lily, is in fact horn. The hand sanitizer, the loo, the hole, the rain, the shoelaces, all of it points to, and here towards is horn. And even some of the evidence submitted by the defense is very very sus. The worn out plushie, why is it so worn out? Why is it filled with things? And the wine. In fact, did you know that alcohol is a form of aphrodisiac? Yeah. So I rest my case.
And the defense, final closing statements.
As we could clearly see from my evidence and the hand sanitizer, the defendant is very clean. The cat videos on the search history shows that the defendant is just a lonely, lactose intolerant drunk and not a horn.
Why does it feel like everything's just roasting Inaria?
Because it's way funnier that way.
Order in the car.
It explains why she uses so much hand sanitizer to clean herself
and why she's
up
so violent
after taking forever in the loo. And the reason that the plushie is so worn out is because she has it in a vice grip while she's on the loo. It's why she hid it in the hole in the garden.
Then why did the prosecution not submit
Well,
that info as evidence earlier?
You are the prosecution.
The defense, shut up.
Juror, Miss Juror in the stands.
Yeah.
What's your verdict? What is your what say you based off of all the evidence you've seen? What do you say? Just scribble it. Just scribble like a check mark or a red X or something to basically say guilty or not guilty. What do the jurors have to say about this little criminal, about this sinner?
I accidentally drew an extra line.
What does that even mean?
Ah, yes, of course.
Is
She's
the
drawing
X
gang
supposed to be not
symbols.
guilty or guilty?
Gang symbols is crazy.
No, okay,
X,
so I
X
pressed the
means
button
guilty.
of
X means
innocent. Did you
guilty,
not?
check
Do you not see it?
Oh, it says innocent.
Where does it say?
Blue light.
Oh.
Blue light.
Oh, look at the like little ribbon in front. Press it again.
Oh, that's what that is.
We're VTubers.
Oh, cool.
Boomer
What does that say? What does blue mean?
Strikes again.
Wait, shut. What does blue mean? What does blue mean?
Guilty.
Not
Oh, what?
No. It
Um,
means
No,
not
what?
blue
guilty.
is
No,
on
it
the
means
side of
guilty.
the fence.
No.
Means not
If you look
guilty.
at,
It means
look
guilty.
At the where you like give the sentence or guilty or not guilty, you can. I think they're the same buttons.
Guilty.
Yes. Well, based off of everything that has been said and every single piece of evidence we have seen, unfortunately, Miss Inaria Lily, you are in fact guilty of being horned. I sentence you to 2 months of Alcoholics Anonymous, and also Sex Addict Anonymous.
Mm.
So yeah.
Damn, what a punishment.
Inaria, Reverie was
That was
saying
so
not guilty, and
terrible.
you just called yourself guilty. Is this an admission?
I just called myself guilty. Yeah, that was not me. I
Damn.
was mainly basing it off of, as much as I would have loved to have said like not guilty, I was basing it off of like their arguments, and honestly, the evidence definitely pointed to guilty. However circumstantial a lot of it was. It's like
Is anyone
kind
else-
of like the game is mainly how well you can bullshit your way through an argument.
Is anyone
Mhm.
proud of the deck that they made and want to show it off? So they did have to host, but do they like the deck that they made?
I just have default.
Yeah, I only made like 7 cards.
Okay. I made one, and y'all were playing it the first time, but I took it off because I wanted more variety. But if y'all like want me to put that one back on, I can.
Melody, would you like to
Uh,
be
What the
prosecutor
fuck
or
is going on?
defense? Oh, let's do
boy.
Melody versus Reverie. Reverie, you
Oh my
have it,
god, no! I'm not good at bullshitting. I didn't
Do
realize
it,
that this is what.
Reverie, do it!
No,
Reverie, you are the
this is
host.
a
Yeah,
good
man.
idea.
Yeah, Rev,
I'll be judged.
no, be defense, Go,
No, it won't go well.
Hey,
No,
Droplet,
no,
have you
no,
been?
no.
Has
We
Droplet
could
been?
have Leonic be defense. Leonic hasn't done defense yet, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna be defense?
Sure.
And
Mayonnaise
then
is an
Arya, you could be
instrument.
a witness. There you
I
go.
wanna be witness. Yeah.
Do I mind bringing you up to speed? We had a defense about Mello buying blowjobs, and then Arya being a horn.
Nello is in Clotho, by the way.
I
Not
know.
Melody.
Yeah, you have to. Not
Oh.
Melody.
No,
sorry,
no,
listen,
absolutely
no,
not.
Need to
No, Melody, I
clarify.
wasn't
Need to
meaning you.
clarify.
I was meaning.
Oh,
I was
God.
saying your Steam name. I'm sorry.
Shade a number.
Poor Melody.
I call her Mao.
Slander. Lies and slander.
The
Is that gonna be the
audacity,
next
how
case?
dare you.
Confirm your role.
Is it droppy for
Oh,
Confirm
did I
your
not?
role.
Okay.
Drop.
Go make him vote.
Wait, what?
Drop
What
it.
did I? Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm
Confirm
sorry.
your role. Yeah.
I am the
Oh,
po-po.
for some reason.
In the people.
Ow!
I have
Dude, I
power.
think you're going to fucking jail.
We meet again, Cloth, though.
He's guilty,
Are
Your
you
Honor.
ready?
He's guilty. I saw him.
The paper in the papering.
Ina, remember,
I'm
you're
not-
two people. You're a witness and you're a witness for both sides.
Yeah, I saw him. He's guilty. He's guilty, that bastard.
And Ina, no, please. Both sides.
Here we go,
both
chat.
sides.
I'm Santa
Oh.
Claus and a policeman.
I've been put into
Oh,
handcuffs.
I'll do the voices. I saw him. I swear. I saw him.
Fuck.
He stole from me.
Ow. The bailiff is on.
Did I get handcuffed?
Yeah.
Hey. Bailiff.
Yep.
On a power trip. Judge, please stop them.
And your point.
Drip droppy eating a
Droppy
candy
is
citizen.
accused of eating a candy citizen. I'm
Oh.
so right there. Look at him.
Cannibal.
He ate one of my animals.
What exactly is a candy citizen?
One of
Like
the elves in the North
Time,
Pole.
kind of. Just
Hmm?
a candy person.
Okay, fair.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Huh?
I can bet
Permission
the
to
dog.
speak, Your Honor?
Wait. Let's see if we can hit our balls together. Hang on. Let's see if we can
Whoa.
touch
Whoa.
our balls. Oh, hang on. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, you didn't. I think there's a delay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ah.
Yeah, you're throwing the ball and then saying 3, 2, 1, go. The ball's already hit the fucking ground by the time you hit one.
Oh, there's like a delay. Gotcha. Okay.
I can bet the dog. I can
Go
bet
ahead
the
and
dog.
say why you're accusing Droppy of that.
we
Present
touched
by
balls.
evidence.
Yo, we touch balls? Let's go!
Guys.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh wait, hello?
Sorry,
Could you
Your
hear me?
Honor.
Oh, sorry, Your
Yes,
Honor.
we can hear you, Madam.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Sorry, Your
Okay.
Sorry,
Honor.
Your Honor. We'll stop touching balls for now. I'm sorry.
Droppy is guilty of eating a candy citizen because
Yes.
Good night,
Yeah.
Rickety.
That's
Love
great
you.
evidence,
Listen,
if I do say so
hear me
myself,
out,
Your
hear
Honor.
me out. Hear me out.
Clotho! Clotho!
Candy citizens didn't start disappearing until Droppy appeared in the Candy Kingdom.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
So the plane ticket went to the Candy Kingdom, and as soon as Droppy got there, started disappearing.
Yes.
We touch balls!
Well.
Let's go.
Yes, we will not deny that he did, in fact, go. Like, that Droppy did, in fact, go to the Candy Kingdom. But, most importantly here, we have his search history, which specifically says how to survive the Candy Kingdom while being allergic to the candy. All candy. He's allergic to all of it. All the candy is not allowed inside of the body of a drip droppy. Allergic.
All the more reason for him to get rid of them.
To get rid of? How does one get rid of a candy citizen?
Context, please.
Your initial
No.
claim was the consumption of these candy citizens. Impossible if he is allergic. And
He doesn't have to eat them to get rid of them. Candy can melt. Candy can burn. Candy can freeze. Candy can
Drip
shatter.
Droppy is accused of eating a candy citizen. Eating. Specifically eating.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. The charges are that he has consumed this candy person, this candy citizen of a candy variety. Is that the politically correct way to address them, Your Honor?
Yeah, Honor.
Oh,
how do we
shoot, I
address
don't know.
these candy people?
What the flip? How did I?
Yeah.
Candy people. Just call
Okay,
them
there.
Candy
I figured it
people.
out.
Oh, I thought it was finally my time to shine. Okay.
I'm confused too.
I call bogus
No, yeah,
on that allergy.
there's like
to be
a
honest.
little label. There's like a label that says call witness or the lawyers.
Oh, okay. Why are they the same freaking thing?
That's why I was confused. Yeah,
Mhm.
crazy. I just didn't know there were words. I didn't know there were words on on screen. I'm a VTuber.
I just ignored them.
Can't be expected us to read. Yeah, you can't expect VTubers.
VTubers
to read.
are illiterate, confirmed.
Crazy.
Okay, Mello. What will you say to dispute their claim?
I was gonna be so mad if they can't hear me, right? Okay, no. No, I was reading. I was gonna be so mad if Anaria. My evidence was on point for the last round. If Anaria didn't agree with me, I was gonna go for a
Not the
mistrial.
fart, bro. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I got bogus
Yo,
on that
our
allergy
tips touched.
because there's candy found.
An old suitcase.
Average literacy among VTubers.
Now why would somebody
Objection!
with an allergy
Objection, Your Honor.
Breaking news.
Ooh, breaking news! Oh my.
Jesus.
What?
Aha.
What the heck?
Fuck? What the hell?
Objection, Your Honor.
I must detain Droppy for crimes against my eyeballs.
Here inside of, like, we will not deny that there was in fact candy inside of the old suitcase of Drip Droppy. This is because I do not wish to reveal Drip Droppy's love life, but here inside of this notebook, handwriting more encrypted than classified files, you will find that Drip Droppy was actually seeing a candy citizen from Candy Kingdom, which explains the plane ticket as why they were going to the Candy Kingdom in the first place.
Wow.
How to deal with candy citizens while having an allergy to the candy people. But love has no bounds. What do you gift a candy citizen? Why only their favorite food? Little pieces of candy. It's the building blocks of their society. Yes.
Release
Cannibalism.
Yes.
That was so touching until the cannibalism.
Let the droppy speak their piece. Unhand me.
Let love be love again. Do not sentence this person to death for the crimes of an eldritch abomination that we all just saw on the breaking news. please. Let Drip Drop it go.
Okay, Mello, what do you got to say
he
about
has
that?
allergy. Well, I've done research, and it shows no medical history of Drip Droppy having any kind of allergy to candy. And for his lover, you say, there's been history on his
Objection.
GPS.
Hearsay.
Now, why would he be going in the middle of nowhere in the Candy Kingdom? To cover up a crime, perhaps?
Crime.
His so-called beloved Candy Woman?
Who knows what Princess Bubblegum would think
You want the
of
answer?
this?
Do you want the answer or do you want the truth?
The truth. You are sworn by oath to tell only the truth.
You can't handle the truth. This is not something that you are supposed to know. I tell you, you cannot handle the truth. And I say, well, you're right. My bad plan. My bad, babe. Sorry. I got a little.
As long as you recognize your error.
But I'm sorry. But a GPS leading to the middle of nowhere. One, your first bit of evidence about medical history being unseen. Where is your evidence submitted into court? Otherwise, everything else that you have to say involving the medical history documents are hearsay. They are not admissible in court, and I say, Judge, they should be sent to the principal's office and have their penis exploded. But
okay, I've never
why
looked
would you
closely
go
at
to
the
middle
peanut
of
gallery.
nowhere with a lover
Those
in
are
Candy
horrifying.
Kingdom? Well, if you look here at the empty wine bottle, they were getting freaky. Getting a little saucy.
Bow,
In the middle
bow,
of,
bow.
out in the middle of nowhere. Now, who are we to stop love? Look at that eldritch beast that the jury has just put up. Wow, that's actually kind of neat.
It looks
That's
amazing,
nice.
actually. How are you doing that with your mouse?
Wait, show it again. Oh my god.
No.
I rest my evidence. If the prosecution has any so-called evidence left to say, I say, give it here, because there's nothing that you could bring up that could not be easily excused by our lovely little Drip Droppy just having a lovely adventure when things got a little heated.
Okay, Mello, what do you have to say about that?
Where
About their
is your
nice date?
evidence of him having an allergy?
It was immediately submitted within the search history. How do you deal with candy people with a candy allergy? One of the first things that I said.
Now what?
Hello, numiieo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could catch us live. Today we were playing
You never explicitly
Guilty as
stated
Suck,
in the
and
search that he was
currently I am
researching
the
allergy
bailiff,
for himself.
which means I am so cool
What
and
if
I get
his
to
candy
punish
boyfriend is
people.
allergic to candy?
I
Use of
love
what if.
punishing
This
people.
is hearsay.
Hmm.
It is not something admissible within court. It should be moved on.
Now, I would like to call upon a witness.
Which one?
Oh my God, thank you, Rixie. 9 months. Enough to be pregnant. Thank you, Rixie.
Wait.
Which
They
witness?
said
Prosecutor.
policeman? They said
They called the police
policeman
officer.
Oh. Yeah. Let me up there. Let me up there. Let me up there. Yes, I am Mr. Police Officer Sergeant Man. Yes. I love donuts. Yeah. According to
according to the law, Your Honor, you cannot simply mix up terms such as murdering someone
What
and
paper?
committing
What paper?
an act of cannibalism. These need to be different accusations.
Does vor count as
and
cannibalism?
It seems as though the prosecutor has not made up her mind on what the charges are. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Local kid claims to. Oh no. Any questions? I am the hand of the
Breaking
law
news.
after all. I'm an expert on the law.
Calm down.
Kind of candy bar. It was like the peppermint thing from the
Yes, Peppermint Butler. Yeah. Love Peppermint Butler.
Melo, do you have any questions for the witness?
Melody?
Yes, 1 second. Sorry.
This is an abuse of authority, ma'am, Your Honor.
No.
Why she kind of sound like me?
What was that? Who
Yeah,
did that?
right there, a little bit.
Yeah. No. I'm being humiliated in front of a live studio audience. Crazy.
Isn't that every stream?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm
Savage.
It's so
pretty
valid, though.
accurate.
Yeah, so
Savage.
Assessment, yes. Yeah.
What is that? I can't even read it from here. My eyes are bad.
It says
What are you
Droopy
doing, Clopton?
licks a candy person.
Clotho, please. Hi, Rigsy. Happy 1-year Twitch and YouTube debut anniversary. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, Clothel, bring it
Yeah.
back up. I was turned around.
Hold on.
I
Thanks,
debuted
Rixie,
in
and
October,
also
so I'm gonna
thank
have
you
to
for the
wait
9
a bit.
months bits and to give birth to a baby.
Why do you know so much about? Why do you know so much about vor?
Clotho, I worry about your artistic talent. It's this is an example of someone using their powers for evil.
Alright, that is all, witness. Thank you.
She didn't ask me shit.
You're being detained.
Yeah. Rev.
Thank you for the sub, Binocular. I really appreciate it.
I didn't know if something was about to be asked.
It's
or
like
not.
watching
I was
an
just
echo.
staring at
Yeah.
it, waiting.
Yeah, she didn't ask me anything.
Yeah, me.
No.
I can't open my thing.
Yo, our balls touched. Again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look, can you
yeah.
access your evidence?
Again.
Could you not access your evidence, Melody?
Okay, there
You
you
could
go.
just, like,
I
ask me
got it.
questions.
I got it. I couldn't click the thingy for a second.
I'm dodging all of your planes. I have Ultra Instinct Defender. Fuck.
Yeah, you're like,
No, you,
like dodging
you
all
blocked
of
my
them.
balls.
Oh no, your
There's a
balls.
paper airplane.
They're flying at my face.
Your Honor, I have a question.
What's up?
Does vor count as cannibalism?
What is
What?
what? I don't know what that is.
What? War.
Okay,
How
okay,
dare you
but-
bring that word into the
Now,
sacred
I
court?
present to you this flat tire that has candy on it.
I
Yeah.
had to ask.
This proves
I think there's
it
our
is the
assist.
tire from Droppy's car, I must say. I must point that out. Now, why would there be candy on his tire?
It's a candy kingdom. Everything's made of candy. What?
Our balls touched.
What the fuck? What?
For the most part, yes.
What was that for?
Throwing things, making a mess of the courtroom.
Flower in the court's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Why would you do that? It's insane.
Cleanliness, that's why.
Wait, can we see how much paper we can throw around? Actually, I wanna see.
You're
At
so
some
right.
point,
You're so
probably.
right.
But like,
You're so. Let's.
it's a candy kingdom.
Yeah,
Everything's made of
We
candy.
need to see how much we can spawn.
Judge, this evidence is not even worth your time.
I'm waiting for the thoughts to be collected. While that's going on, what's Vor?
Oh
no!
What?
Maybe we don't.
The Sauvor.
Maybe we don't pull that up in court. Maybe we don't pull that up as evidence.
Why? What's wrong?
Maybe-
Judge,
don't-
if you would like, I will explain.
It's not say so.
No,
Oh, okay, then let's move on.
That was not fucking
don't explain it to her.
So basically, Vor.
drawing a candy bar. Then
Oh my god.
Okay, I will now silence the entire court so that I may explain to the judge.
I need time to collect.
So,
Hold on, no, I'll pass.
so it's basically where you eat someone whole.
this is for laughing at me.
Wait, so it's cannibalism?
But in a sexual way. It's
No.
for both parties.
Okay, that's weird.
I didn't even have to explain it.
I'm gonna get
It's
you
like,
out of here.
have you ever seen preg art? It's like, imagine that, except it came out the other way, you know? It's like
Yeah, imagine impreg instead of a baby. It's
But
like a whole dude.
it's like a whole person.
Local cat girl steals candy person to replace tire.
What are these new?
Wow.
Steals candy person? Don't you mean his candy?
So basically,
like,
this
don't you
game
think that,
works
like,
Candy napping.
Their
by
their candy
it's like
partner
a
has
courtroom, but you gotta
volunteered to be a
bullshit
wheel
the
because they're very
evidence that you're
circular.
randomly given.
I think that is
Or
just a
play
good
your like
partner,
assigned role. So right now I'm the
I think
bailiff,
that's
which
just
just
a good
means I
partner,
keep
you know?
people in
If you
line.
don't volunteer to be
slash
your partner's
abuse my
wheel if they
power.
break down, then like, what are you doing?
Hey, Clotho.
Preserving your life.
Hey, Clotho.
Huh? Thank you, Matthew.
When you're done with that, like, I want you to take a look at the courtroom right now, like the state of it. Just look at the state of the courtroom when you're done with that.
Milo, do you have anything else? Are you okay,
I'm
Milo?
I'm merely stress testing the game. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh.
100%.
Can we cover Melody and Paper Airplane?
No. Anyway.
She was thinking. Let her cook.
In the
Can't make an
news,
argument
it's
if her
been said
notes
that
are
your
covered.
witness has taken a bite out of a candy person.
What?
What?
Your witness.
When was
is
this? When was the
Santa did.
breaking
when
news?
was
that
Santa
he
was
took a
never
bite.
up there.
When was?
It's
Yeah,
short
Santa
to
was
your
never up
witnesses
there.
in the
That was the
files,
police.
though.
That was the policeman.
Yeah, there was a breaking news
Yeah.
that says that Candy was bitten by Santa.
No, that was by.
But Santa was not brought up yet. Should we just bring
Yeah,
up
Santa was not brought
Santa
up.
actually? Should we just
Yeah,
like
I have a couple
Oh.
questions for Santa.
questioning?
Yeah, I have a couple questions for Santa.
Yeah, like,
Oh.
ooh, why didn't you give me my toy Tonka truck when I was 7, Santa?
I
Why
feel
did
bad
my
for the
parents give me
janitor.
Santa?
Santa. All right, I have a couple questions if I'm allowed.
Yes, little boy.
Oh God!
All right. Why the fuck were you kissing my mom, huh? I saw you. I saw you.
Don't bring
I saw
personal
Mama kissing you.
issues into the court, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to hold you in contempt.
That sounds like
No,
that sounds
no,
like
no, no,
trauma
no.
that
It's
needs to
important.
be.
It's important.
You're
No,
gonna
it's
land
important to the
yourself
case, I
on the
promise.
naughty list this year, little boy, young man.
It's important to the case. Why were you?
Silencing the opposition is crazy. Bailiff, he was questioning me.
I am questioning.
Okay.
This is important to the case, I promise. So, explain yourself.
Yes. Wasn't I here for a cannibalism trial?
We will get there. This is important to the case.
I've met many mothers in my time as gift giver, joy spreader, mother kisser. And I'll do it again.
Look at the deranged laugh. Look at the way that he has no remorse for tearing families apart.
That's my
we
holly
saw the
jolly
breaking news.
laughter.
A local candy claims to take a bite out of them by Santa.
Nuh-uh.
We saw the breaking news. Local candy. Oh shit, my bad, gang. The local candy specifically said that they were taking a bite by Santa. Does my defendant, does my little guy, my little friend look?
Yeah, little guy.
My silly little friend.
So
do they look
quick.
like Santa
Mello,
to you? No.
Mello can't hear us very well because of the her game is glitching out. And so whenever she sits in that particular position, she can't hear us very well. That's why it's taking her so long to respond.
Oh.
Should we type in chat for her? Wait, can she read chat? Is she blind? No, not in the game, but in the Discord. Should we just
I think if we just
Can
make
she
sure we're
speak?
all talking at once, it should be fine. Hopefully.
Let's scream all at once. Wait.
Wow.
Okay, because wait, are her audio levels okay? Because there's settings for that. I wonder if they're all loud.
They're at max.
Oh, then damn. Let's scream all at once just to see if she could hear us. Ready, gang? 3, 2, 1. Everybody yell. Just just a sustained scream.
Oh my
You guys sound so far away.
How?
Get closer.
Is it the game or is it your headset? Is it your headset, Mello?
No, it's...
How about now, Mello? Do I sound far?
Yeah, Melody, do I sound far?
No, you just sound muffled.
ASMR stream,
away.
ASMR stream, let's go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ASMR.
Everybody speak into your microphones. Melody, can you hear any of us right now?
Yeah, hi, Melody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you such a good girl, Melody? Yeah. Yeah, make more. Yeah. Do it more.
Joint ASMR.
Do it some more.
I'm gonna need some joint ASMR with Clotho at some point. I think that'd work. I think that would do, as the kids say, gangbusters.
What the fuck?
You're going to jail for that.
What child said this?
Anyways.
Deserved.
I'm sorry. Don't turn me into a bird, please.
It kind of just makes me wanna.
Can I be questioned now?
Alright, I completely forgot. Where were we?
Can Santa Claus please be questioned about things relating to the court or the court trial?
Were you aware that it
I
is
kissed his
against
mother.
candy law to take a bite out of a candy citizen?
My candy citizens are my little elves. They help me produce toys every year for the children around the world. If any of you have ever received a Christmas present, you're welcome. Those were the works of my little indentured servants. I mean, my elves, my very well and cared for elves, my employees, if you will. Yes, they have dental. They have insurance, don't worry. I pay the taxes. I definitely pay taxes.
Judge, I would like to enter a piece of evidence for questioning this particular witness. So, Santa, you said that
yes, young man.
these indentured servants, these elves, are yours to do with as
My
you
elves,
wish.
yes, elves.
Your elves.
They
Is
get
that
paid
why
for. They get paid.
we found a stalker letter on the corpse of the local candy who was bitten by a
Not me
so-called
sleeping
Santa,
in the courtroom.
who then later bled gushers to death. This stalker letter, written in your handwriting with your name signed, Saint 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗓.
And I get to
I don't
nap
know
on a
who that
dog.
is.
Life's good.
That ain't me. I'm a Saint Nicole. I'm a Saint Nicole.
Wow.
It's pronounced Klaus. It's a foreign last name. It's very common in Europe.
Yes. Saint 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗓. Yes.
Helicopter, helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter.
Helicopter.
Don't want to give my chat motion sickness.
Look at Melody. Lotto, what the fuck did you draw?
What did I draw?
Yeah, what
Show
did
it
you
to everyone.
draw? That's so mean. That's so mean. Look
I can't
at
see
it.
that. Hold on.
Oh my god.
It says chat.
Oh my god. Any more questions? Or does
No,
the
I
prosecution have
rest
any
my
questions for me?
interrogation.
Your
Or I
case,
would.
gotcha.
I would rest my interrogation if, and if only, a certain police officer had not given us a specific piece of evidence that I am now going to submit into court, if that is all right with the Your Honor.
What did this policeman say?
Go ahead.
It's not what he said. The photos he took. It is this rusty key.
Helicopter, helicopter.
We know what is in the basement, Klaus. Mr. Klaus. We know what is inside. You can either take the fall and admit your crimes for a simple eating, the very terrible yet simple crime of eating a candy citizen, or I can reveal all of your dark secrets here and now to defend my client, Drip Droppy. It is your choice, Mr. Klaus.
He did it. I swear. You could trust me, Saint Nicole.
I will burn your
Klaus.
planet to the ground.
That's the planet we're on right now.
That sounds like a threat.
Why are we throwing on threats?
Bailiff, please arrest this man for harassing and badgering the witness. Thank you.
Got you, boo boo.
I'll have you know, sir. I love
Your Honor, I believe
one of my candy
that the bailiff
citizens.
is paid off by Sir Klaus.
Por favor! Silencio! The amount of pull I have in this courtroom is crazy. I will have you know, young man, I have lived tens of years. And I
Exactly.
love every
No.
single one of my candies.
No.
Is that why you call them
Bad.
indentured servants?
misspoke. It's my lisp. It's my speech impediment. I misspoke, Your Honor. It's an insecurity of mine. Please ignore it. Please ignore that. It's also part of my Tourette syndrome. I say certain things. Some might say it's a Freudian slip. I say that's ableism.
Oh. Intriguing.
Oh.
I love every single one of my elves.
Thanks.
And that.
Anyways.
All of my evidence has been presented, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so much paper, Shoppy.
My love.
I can't hold it.
Oh my god, it just got rid of all my paper.
If we throw more, they'll all get knocked out.
Everyone's throwing paper airplanes at her.
Oh my god, it's gotten rid of all my paper. I have no paper to throw. Never mind.
Oh god.
It just keeps randomly spawning.
Stop now. It won't be good.
Yeah, I'm starting to laugh. Either.
The game's lagging so much. Rules isn't working. Interesting. Okay. Did the game crash for just one of us? Or all of us is the real question. Here, let me invisa the games so that I can join without... Nope, that's the overlay. Game capture. Okay, let me find the code again. Because apparently it's the same one. Find a court. No. It was the paper, probably. McNuggets on some French toast. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It was the paper. Me too. Aren't you so excited for Yandere Streamer? Oh. I sneezed. Oh. No, I'm so sorry, darling. Interesting. Perception check failed. Yeah, you didn't look at the dates, bruv. Okay, apparently we're done game. Apparently we're not gaming anymore. Lol. Interesting. Well, I guess I can shill the donathon one more time. No, I don't have money for that. You gonna fund it? Anyways. I'm gonna shill now. Because I love me a good shill. So, reminder, donathon starts tomorrow. And we have a lot in store, chat. For every 10%, which is roughly 100 USD, we get a new reward. Wow, chat. Rewards. The first 10%, Pokemon Smasher Pass. 20%, NSFW art of me. 30% chat gets to pick a horror game for me to play. 40% Chibi mode for a week. 50% chat picks out a new point redeem for the channel. 60% I play Elden Ring and suffer because I don't want to play it, but you know, chat wants me to. 70% chat picks a song for me to cover. Wow. 80% Anarchy Minecraft server for the fam, for the group. 90% free Yandere voice pack for your Yandere voice pack needs. I don't know what you need that for, but you sure do. 100% free NSFW audio is the 100% goal, which we will be using this mic to record, so that'll be great. For every $5 or more donated, I will tell you I'm proud of you. For each, I should say, individual. So if you donate like $100, you'll get all of these incentives once. But if you want to like get these like this one is non-stackable though. This one is non-stackable. You can't stack this one. You can stack this one, but they have to be different submissions. So if you give like $30, I'm not going to spend it twice. But if you do 2 15s, then it'll be $30 if you really feel the need to do that. For every $5, I tell you I'm proud of you. For every $15, punishment wheel. For every $100, name gets pinned to my model somewhere. You can put it here. You can put it here, here, basically wherever you want. As long as it's on the visible part of my model. Yeah. June 2nd to 8th, so starting tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing ASMR. It's going to be Yandere ASMR. Let me pull up the thumbnail for that. Yeah, we're going to be doing some Yandere streamer ASMR. So that'll be fun. And then Tuesday will be gaming stream of unknown origins. It also all depends, because like I might not do gaming. I might do the Pokemon Smasher Pass if we hit the 10% goal on day one. Like if any of these can/need to be delivered on stream, I'm gonna start it as of the following stream. Probably. I might not do Chat Picks horror game, just depending on the cost of the horror game. Because I might need a minute to afford that. But anything else that I can do on stream, so like Pokemon Smasher Pass. Yeah, a suggestion is a suggestion. Rule is suggestion, not. Fuck me. Am I drunk right now? No, I don't think I'm drunk right now. I don't remember drinking alcohol because I'm allergic to alcohol. Anyways, so it could be gaming, it could be Pokemon Smasher Pass. Again, could be gaming, could be Elden Ring. Again, could be gaming, could be horror game. We will never know until that day. Thursday, I'm taking a break so that I don't perish because of my many, 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 many health issues. Friday, chaos. You'll find out what that means when we get there because I don't even know. It's going to be absolute chaos, chat. It's going to be so much chaos, and I love chaos because it's my favorite sport. Saturday, try not to laugh, but Markiplier, try not to laugh. Me trying not to laugh to Markiplier's try not to laugh. Because if I watch a regular try not to laugh, I'll just see her like... And we don't want that. And then the Sunday Joke ASMR script stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Second degree. Try not to laugh. Exactly. And if you aren't already, you can do !Discord to join the Discord, and you can submit your own joke script for the ASMR stream. Currently, we only have submissions from 2 people. So, submit. Go and submit. Please. 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 Because at this rate, I'm going to have to just ask everybody that I know. And I don't want to do that. Because I don't trust some of them. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Goodbye, my darlings.